Hello KCET 2027 warriors, welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel. So you all are preparing for your KCET 2027 exams, and you may have heard stories from your seniors that you have to follow this book, you have to follow that book, and now you are thinking, I don't have time, or I don't know which book to follow. Everyone is saying me to follow a different books, right? So basically this is the only video that you require where I am going to tell you what are all the books that you need, and I will tell you one book, and along with along that book I will mention one more very important resource that you need to prepare for KCET 2027 exam. Okay, you don't need 5 books, you don't need fat books. You have seen that there are a lot of fat books available for your KCET preparation. Actually those books are distractions, and if you prepare, that is good. If you have time, you can prepare from 10 books, you can 20 books, you can prepare. But why should you prepare if you have one book that you need, and from there you can prepare? So basically I will tell you everything that you need to know about books. From now on you should not have any doubt which are the books that I need to buy, because last year also many students are asking me, sir, this book I want to buy, is this book good, is this book bad, what book should I follow? So I am going to tell you the book that you need to follow for your KCET 2027 preparation. That's why don't go anywhere, watch till the end. That is going to be very important for all of you, right? If you want to succeed in your KCET 2027 exam, right? So let's start. First of all, KCET 2027 students are buying 10 books, but toppers focus on only one smart resource. Okay, so you might buy 10 books, you keep them in your table, you will not become a topper if you are not following a smart resource that is very important and very essential, right? Next, the book confusion. So you are confused between, you bought 10 books because your friends told you, or you got 10 books from your seniors. Some of you are buying, some of you are saying, I am poor, I will buy it, take it from my seniors. So every seniors is giving you different books, right? So with those books you are now confused how to finish all of them to get a good rank in KCET. But actually all those books are not required, buddy. You have to focus, right? And so too many books actually destroy your preparation. Okay, so too many cooks spoil the food. So if someone will come and add salt, someone will come add some oil, someone will come add more salt, someone will come and add sugar, so the too many cooks spoil the food. So do not let that happen. Follow very simple strategy. So first is same concept, different methods, you will be confused. So if you are studying same concept, Newton's law of motion from book number 1, Newton's law of motion in book number 2, same concept is there, but one book is teaching from right side, one book is teaching from left side, and they are meeting at the same point. Starting point, ending point are same, but the path taken by these two books are different, and you don't know which book is correct. Even though both of them are correct, but both of them are using different paths, you will be completely lost if you go through this, right? More books, less completion, syllabus remains unfinished. You are studying one chapter from this book, now you are thinking, I have to study the same chapter from the second book, now I have to study the same chapter from a third book perhaps. Okay, so you are studying same concept from 5-6 different books, you are completing only one chapter. You have so many chapters across subjects, right? So don't do that. You follow only one book, complete all the chapters. That is more important than using multiple books, right? Constant switching breaks focus and consistency. Each book have their own language, each book have their own explanation. So basically when you are studying one chapter from that book, when you are going back to the second book, basically you are losing the connection, you are losing the understanding. That is very difficult. Too many questions, weak revision and poor retention is not what we need. Retention has to be high. For that you cannot follow multiple books. Students feel busy not productive. So when you are opening multiple books, no, you are feeling that I am super busy, I am not able to complete anything, what I will do. Some of you are busy in other way, playing Free Fire in the mobile and not focusing at all. But for them also, you have to follow a book. Maybe not 10 books, but at least one book. I'll mention that book. Don't worry. No time for PYQs, mock tests and error analysis. These three are the pillars of KCET preparation. PYQs, mock tests and error analysis. These three are the pillars that supports the KCET exam, right? So you need to practice PYQs, you need to basically analyze those, and you need to appear in multiple mock tests so that your foundation is strong. And only if your foundation is strong, then only you will be successful in KCET exam, right? And to make you successful in KCET exam, if you are not willing to follow any books, we have launched our own Pariksha Veera batch. More details about the batch at the end of this lecture, right? Now let's see. So first thing that you have to do is know your KCET exam. Okay, what KCET exam actually tests. That is very important. Everyone thinks that KCET is either super easy or everyone thinks that it is difficult. Actually, KCET exam is a mixture of easy, medium and difficult. That is very important. It is not only super difficult, it is not only super easy as well. So mixture of easy, medium and difficult. And basically it tests your understanding of P1 and P2 concepts. Okay, obviously P2 is 60%, P1 is 40%. Somewhat, okay, 35, 65, like that. Okay, but basically it tests your P1 and P2 understanding. That is very important. Okay, fast application for formulas and concepts. You need to know which formula to apply for which questions. That is very important. Accuracy under strict time pressure. You have to answer 60 questions in 60 minutes. That means you have 1 minute per question. So that is very important. Time pressure. In the time pressure, student breaks and they are not able to solve the entire paper. So accuracy in that time pressure is most important part for KCET exam. Okay, ability to eliminate wrong option quickly. That is also a trick, that when you are solving questions, you have to eliminate the wrong answers. Okay, either you eliminate it or you solve it. There are two options. Okay, now there are guessing option. Guessing is even though it's scientific, it can be only up to 50% accurate. It will not be 100% accurate. Definitely 50% accuracy rate will be there. So if you are answering 4 questions, 2 of them might be wrong, 2 of them might be correct, right? So elimination, proper elimination requires knowledge. So that's why eliminating wrong option is also very important when you are appearing for KCET exam. Repeated familiarity with PYQ pattern. Okay, PYQ, if you are solving PYQs, you will basically after solving 5-10 years of PYQs, you will see that these topics are repeated in every year. Okay, these topics are repeated once in every alternate year. So those patterns is very important for you to understand. Okay, so repeated pattern by solving PYQs is very important. Smart revision and mistake control free, and you do not need advanced theory. Advanced theory is not required for KCET exam. Okay, as advanced theory is not required for KCET exam, you need smart revision and mistake free preparation. So much you reduce your mistakes, more chances of you being successful in KCET 2027, right? Now, one book formula. So if you are following one book, what are the advantages of following one book? You are going to get concept clarity, obviously P1 plus P2 coverage, KCET PYQs, chapter wise MCQs, revision notes. So these are the things that you need to know. So when you are following one book, from the book you are going to get the concept clarity. You will obviously have to cover P1, P2 both, KCET PYQs, chapter wise MCQs practice and revision notes. These are the important things. Revision note, you have to prepare yourself. Okay, that will be much beneficial. Okay, and the book everyone is expecting, it is none other than our own NCERT. Tantana, right? So NCERT is the only book that you need for every subject: physics, chemistry, maths, biology, no matter what subject you are following. NCERT textbook, solving those NCERT questions are very, very important. Studying the NCERT thoroughly is very, very, very important, right? So if you follow the NCERT textbook thoroughly, if you solve all the questions from NCERT, definitely you will be in much better place than following much fatter and complicated books. You don't need to follow much complicated fatter books. 4 NCERT books, 2 from P1, 2 from P2 are sufficient. That are sufficient for your KCET preparation. But along with that, I will recommend one more, that is your PYQ book. Okay, PYQ book, if you add to this list, obviously NCERT do not have PYQs, so if you add to this mix a PYQ book, then that becomes your KCET winning combination, KCET winning combo, right? So you see that there are combo offers. So this is basically combo offer. NCERT plus PYQ book is the combo offer, and if you use that, you will be KCET 2027 champion. Right, now you are warrior, and then after your exam you will be champions, right? So that is very, very important. Do not collect books. Remember this, do not collect books. Complete one book properly. This is the motto. Complete one book properly. You can have 10 books, you can have 20 books, does not matter if you are not even completing one of them. So instead of going through 10, 5, 10, 2, 3, whatever number of books you are following, follow only one book, NCERT. You are doing it in P1, you will be doing it for P2 as well. So only one book is sufficient, that is NCERT textbook. This will also cover your P2 exam as well. Okay, you don't need to buy 5, 10 books for P2 reference books as well. And honestly, there are many reference books, those are not very standard as well. So one NCERT textbook along with PYQ is sufficient for your KCET preparation. Okay, and if you are someone who do not want to follow any books, you are not someone who good at reading books, then we have our own Pariksha Veera batch, which is going to start from 6th of July. Okay, so the class will be starting from 6th of July. The price of the batch is only 3,499. Okay, you will get complete PU2 syllabus coverage. You will be ready for KCET exam with 110 hours of preparation per subject, right? 20 plus tests per subject. That includes your part test. Part test means weekly test, monthly test, how much syllabus you have covered. Based on that, how many tests are being conducted. So that many 20 plus part tests, full length test for KCET 2027 till the exam. Teacher notes, assignments, unlimited DPP generator will be given to you. You can generate your own DPP, you can solve it as and when you want, right? And delivered at the wave of the Vedantu app. So this is the latest technology of online teaching. You will be getting everything in our batch. And if you want to know more about the details of this batch, the features, exclusive features about the batch, then definitely check our previous lives that we have done in our channel, where everything, every detail is being explained by me and Jasmine ma'am, right? So I hope to see you in the Pariksha Veera batch. This will be amazing journey for both of us, right? You don't need to waste your time in anything else. Pariksha Veera batch is sufficient for your KCET 2027 success, right? I will be back with more videos, more strategies. Till then, bye.